Hello, I'm Mrs. Ferguson, Deputy Head Teacher for S1. If you would like any further information after this presentation, please do not hesitate to contact me at school by phone or via email at waidacademy.inquiries@fife.gov.uk, and please do look at our school website and Waid Academy Twitter page. These details are on the last slide of this presentation. Over the next few months, there will be 4 principal teachers of pupil support: Mrs. Henderson, Mr. McGuigan, Mrs. O'Donnell and Mrs. Spence, who will be liaising directly with the primary schools and meeting with the P7 learners, supporting them through the P7 transition. At Waid Academy, we are very proud of how we unite and build our school community, working collaboratively with parents, carers, staff, learners and wider community is at the heart of what we do. We strive to ensure that everyone feels included, valued and is listened to, and we promote and develop a positive ethos of equality and fairness as part of our school culture. We encourage pupil participation throughout the school. Our parent-carer council relationship is strong, as is working with partners in the wider community. We work hard to build positive relationships, and this is the key to enhanced communication and inclusivity within our school. Respect and positive regard is so important to the ethos of a school community and is the core foundation of our working relationships. Ultimately, as a school, we strive to be excellent. Our drive and motivation is consistent for our learners in working together to achieve success. We are ambitious for them. We want them to have the opportunities to achieve success and to be the best that they can be in both curricular and wider achievement areas. Moving from primary to secondary school is a stimulating and a positive change for the P7s. They will be excited to become S1 learners and will be looking forward to all the challenges that this will bring. We will be working closely with the P7 teachers and Waid Academy teachers to support the P7s through this transition process. We will reassure the P7s of any questions they have and alleviate any anxieties or concerns. We know they will have a number of questions, and our principal teachers of pupil support will answer all of these. When the principal teachers visit the primary schools, we will also involve our current S1 learners who will share their feedback and experiences of transition and describe what it was like for them in S1. Our senior pupils will help too in our frequently answered question information that has been prepared for the P7s. You can help your child to get ready for high school by reassuring them that they will be okay and will be supported when they come up to Waid Academy. Promoting and being positive about this new, exciting experience of high school will help them to feel less anxious. It is really important that your child knows that Waid Academy is a great learning environment and that they will have interesting and varied learning experiences and that they will make new friends, having great fun along the way. We know that parents and carers will also have a number of questions, and our transition information booklet is available on our website. There are some experiences that will be similar to primary school when your child joins Waid Academy, and there will be some things that are different. Like the primary schools, we want all our learners to be happy, healthy and safe in school, and we want them to achieve success. We expect our learners to be responsible, to try their best, be kind to others, and to get involved in all that Waid Academy has to offer. We know that travelling on the bus for the first time may feel both exciting and worrying, but there are other pupils on the bus to help them to feel safe on their journey to and from school. We normally have a variety of clubs available in school at lunchtime and after school as well. This is an opportunity to mix and to make new friends, as well as during social times at break and lunch. Break is only 15 minutes and all pupils will remain on campus during break. They are able to use the school canteen to purchase food and drink, and this can be paid for by cash or by using a My5 card. Your child can also bring a packed lunch as an option. Rehydration is important for learners, so please make sure that your child carries a water bottle in school. They can fill up their bottles using the water fountains in the atrium before school starts and during break and at lunch times. They can, of course, also purchase bottled water in the canteen. S1 pupils will remain on campus during lunchtimes until the October holidays. When we return from this break, S1 pupils will be allowed to go outside of the school grounds. However, if your child has additional support needs and it is appropriate to do so, we are able to make alternative arrangements for them at lunchtimes. S1 learners have a full timetable and will experience 16 subjects to give them a broad and varied curriculum. This timetable will give you some idea of what your child's school day will look like. The subjects in the Modern Languages faculty are English and French. In the Social Subjects faculty, there's Geography, History and Modern Studies. In the Technologies faculty are Home Economics, Business, ICT and Design and Technology. In the Expressive Arts faculty, there's Music, Art and Drama. Other subjects include Maths, Science and PE. They will also follow our core subject curriculum of Health and Wellbeing, Personal Social Health Education and Religious Education. The school day is longer than in primary school, with school starting at 8:45 a.m. and finishing at 3:35 p.m. You will notice on the timetable that we will finish at 1:10 p.m. on a Friday afternoon, and we are all delighted about this. Class sizes vary depending on subjects and faculty area. Most practical subjects are smaller in class sizes with a maximum of 20 in each class for health and safety purposes. Other subjects have a maximum of 33 in a class. So how do we make up the classes? We get a lot of information from our P7 teachers to help us to decide how we make up the classes. They know your child best at this stage, and we try wherever possible to ensure that your child is appropriately placed in classes. There are also a number of other additional factors for us to consider so that there is appropriate balance and support for all learners. The following information is shared with us from the primary school. We analyse this data carefully so that we are able to plan and prepare to appropriately support your child in classes. Throughout your child's school experience, there are many opportunities for you to get information about your child's well-being and their progress at Waid Academy. There is a transition calendar with this information that is shared with parents and carers on our website. We also regularly update our social media platforms and our parent app. If you want to get in touch with us by phone or email, then please do. We are more than happy to help and assist with any queries or concerns that you may have. In the first instance, your child's principal teacher of pupil support will be your point of contact. You can also contact myself, Mrs. Ferguson, as the year head for S1. During this term and next, the Support for Learning teachers and principal teachers of pupil support will be in touch with the primary 7 teachers to get to know and to gather information about the P7s, and will also arrange to meet with them. The principal teachers of pupil support will visit in term 4 after the Easter holidays. The feedback last year was that the P7s really enjoyed these visits, as they also brought along some of the S1 learners to speak with them. In June, we will arrange a 2-day primary 7 visit where they will be given their S1 timetables. There will also be a parents and carers evening where you will be able to meet the principal teachers of pupil support, who will provide you with any updated information and answer any queries that you may have. Here are the principal teachers of pupil support. You will meet with them at the Parents Carers Information Evening in June. On the left is Mrs. Henderson from St Adrian's House, and on the right is Mr. McGuigan from St Andrew's House. On the left is Mrs. O'Donnell for St David's House, and on the right, Mrs. Spence for the Additional Support Needs Department. The next 3 slides highlight pupil participation and the extracurricular and wider achievement at Waid Academy. We want your child to get involved in the varied activities available in S1. These clubs or events are advertised regularly in the school bulletin and on our social media pages. Some of these activities are during the school day and some of them are after school. For example, there are active school sports clubs, comic club, school choir and bands, school trips, and volunteering opportunities available. We are very proud of our school uniform. Almost all our learners wear the appropriate school uniform to school. We are united in our sense of pride in how we present ourselves, and we want the school community to know how important we believe in our responsibility and identity as part of Waid Academy. Information about how you can purchase blazers and school ties will be advertised on our social media pages and parent app. We also sell some blazers and ties in school. Apart from the blazer, black trousers and skirts, black jumpers and black shoes, white shirt and school tie must be worn. PE uniform is a bit more flexible. Children can wear athletic clothes and trainers that they are comfortable with. However, children are not allowed to wear any football tops. Please call the school if you have any questions about school uniform. Please keep these key dates in your calendar, but don't worry, we will remind you of these nearer the time on our social media pages, in our parent app, on Twitter, and we will also contact the Primary 7 head teachers with any updates. There are various ways to contact us at school if you need any information. Remember to keep checking our social media pages and parent app to keep yourselves up to date with Waid Academy news and P7 transition information. If you have any questions, call the school or email myself, Mrs. Ferguson, in the first instance from now until June. In August, it will be the principal teachers of pupil support that you will contact. We are really looking forward to welcoming you and your child to Waid Academy.